Ashley Nadesan, thanks for joining us. Disappointing afternoon. It was always going to be a tough game and a goal in each half, and I suppose the early goal in the second half has really done the damage for Crawley today.
Yeah, I feel like we prepared properly for the game. A little change of formation, everyone was happy with. For like first few minutes we came out the box firing, but the long throw was always going to be a threat, and we worked on it to try and counter it. But we're lucky with the own goal, and then the second half early goal killed us. Unfortunate again with Tony slipping and the guy just finishing it.
Yeah, I guess that's the worst possible start, isn't it? If you're already chasing a game at half time, to concede one so early on and make it 2-0 gives you double of a mountain to climb.
Yeah, we already had the gaffer spoke to us at half time. We were ready to go out for the second half and try and get something back in the game. Obviously they're a good team, they had 3 clean sheets in the last 3, but we knew it was going to be hard. But I think all the lads put in a shift, and I think that's the only positive we can really take away from it.
Slight change in formation today, Ashley, as you mentioned, and a slight change in role for you, slightly out wider on the right. How did you find that this afternoon?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. First half, I feel like we dealt with it for a little bit. It didn't really threaten from wide positions with me and Tyler. We were covering the wing backs, and then getting forward we had a lot of space, but we just didn't really do anything with it. And on any other day we would create more chances and hopefully score.
And how do you feel your relationship and partnership is starting to gel with Tom Nichols? You know, had sort of 3 or 4 games together to try and work on things. Obviously slightly different today, but with 2 goals for you now and 2 goals for Tom in these opening stages of the season, you can see the beginnings and the blossomings of a good pairing.
Yeah, like last year, obviously I was injured a few, and then it took time for me and Ollie Palmer to get a relationship, and then that worked out after Christmas. And Tom's been here a few weeks now, and I feel like we're getting to know each other. We're trying to find each other's feet and each other's strengths and weaknesses, and obviously hopefully more games we play together, the more chances we can create and more goals we can get.
Only the second defeat of the season. Would the manager and the squad maybe have taken that after 5 games? 2 wins, 2 defeats and a draw?
I feel like you want to win every game, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But the mentality has to be there to win every game. But I feel like if we held on last week, we could have been top 2, top 3. But we're not looking at the table this early, and we look at it around Christmas, towards the end of the season, and hopefully we can move on to the game Tuesday and hopefully pick up something from there.
Yeah, so looking ahead now, 2 games in the next 7 days in 2 different competitions. It might be a chance on Tuesday, I guess, for some of the fringe players to get more of an outing. But then next Saturday, I guess, is the real bread and butter stuff again, a home fixture against Morecambe, who are another side, much like Cheltenham, much like yourselves, who've started very brightly.
Yeah, we looked at the results today, and obviously I think Morecambe are top, so they've done well. And yeah, obviously we take it game by game, we move on to Tuesday. Depends what team Gaffer puts out, but everyone put in a shift then, and hopefully if everyone puts in a shift, then it'd be a hard choice for him to change the team on Saturday.
How difficult is it at the moment, actually, with no fans in the ground? It's tricky for a commentator when, you know, it's sometimes tricky to see if a goal's been given because there's not fans in there to sort of help you realise there's a celebration or a commiseration. As a player, how tricky is it?
Yeah, obviously we're 4 or 5 games in now, and it's horrible, like playing with no fans, but you have to kind of motivate yourself. But with the our away fans are unreal when they come to games, and they're a big loss when we come to places like this. But even the home fans, we miss them loads, and we hopefully they're back soon. And
the home form under John is fantastic. Obviously no league defeat since last November, and I guess next Saturday try and get the result for yourselves and the players and the manager and whatever, but also try and get it for the fans who can't actually get to the games at the moment.
No, of course we obviously appreciate everyone that's watching. I follow and following the tweets and your radio, we're trying to make the Crawley a fortress. Hopefully teams worry when they come to us, and hopefully we can change that on Saturday and pick up 3 points.
Thanks, Ashley.
Cheers.